Yeah, I'd say pre-fight, Connor Buell is feeling it.
I've seen Fidel fight before. He's got, if I remember, he's got a pretty good ground game, or at least I could be completely wrong. But last time I watched him fight, I believe he was doing some taking down.
That would be great to get some mat work.
Yeah. Honestly, man, I get more excited about good ground game nowadays than I did in the past.
I mean, absolutely. As a jiu-jitsu person, that's what I want.
She almost left me hanging. That would have been embarrassing. All right, we got a fight. Here we go. Round 1. Fight.
So this is more of just what I want. I want Benamar to win. Just looking at the two guys, it's the one that I like more.
All right. He just reminds me of like, I don't know. Is he Egyptian? He's kind of got that kind of Egyptian pharaoh look to him. He's got a very like.
If I had to guess, but based on his tan, he's a farmer.
A farmer. Out in the sun with a shirt on. Oh,
and there you go.
There we go. See,
and he's not a takedown yet, but he got the leg, got around behind.
Yeah.
Now he's in a good position here.
And he's wrapped that leg.
He's wrapped the leg.
So it looks like he's going to try to take Connor Buell down.
Yeah.
Connor's sort of fighting for his life. He's got him wrapped up good too. He's got that arm behind his back.
There's a potential for chokes here too. Like he's got the arms in. Okay, so he's defending against the one choke, but now Benamar's got I think he's got a full. Well, he had a harness, but now he's throwing some punches from behind.
All right, and that's okay. This is MMA, so you want to kind of pepper him up a little bit,
which is okay. It's going to open up the spots where you need to get in for your choke.
That's right. When you're
and that was
weird.
Just a really weird exchange.
I didn't see that happening. So basically, Buell kind of just like threw him off of him.
Yeah, he shrugged his shoulders and Benamar fell right off.
That was weird. I thought Benamar was kind of on him a little better than that.
That was a really nice exchange by Benamar. He took the foot. He got Buell spinning around.
He's got a nice leg catch. He kind of catches the leg.
Yeah, he caught the leg. But then when Buell spun around, he was, I think, anticipating the takedown attempt.
Nope,
again,
it was all.
And it was 2 punches.
Yeah, it was all like just hooks from way back.
Yes.
So Benamar is just a nasty man. That dude, and he's throwing some nasty, and he's got long arms too. That's another thing. When you're a boxer, you got long arms. You're just able to
absolutely
from outer space. These punches are coming.
I'm going to say with Buell's haircut, when he gets punched in the face, it looks cool for Benamar. He's got kind of like that little...
He's got the Nazi flop thing.
I didn't want to say it,
yeah.
But if
he's got the Heil Hitler...
These two guys were in the Third Reich, I know which one it was.
Yeah, and his name's Buell, by the way, so that's a nice German name, I believe. And, okay, Buell actually...
That was just...
So there was a spinning...
Is he in a guillotine attempt here? I think he might...
does he have his head trapped?
I can't see his head.
I can't see his head either. It definitely has his arms. But he's
climbing up in the guard.
Oh, and he's doing kind of like a rubber guard thing going.
Okay, so there's definitely no guillotine.
No, and he just stood up again.
So Buell backed out of there, which I think is good for him.
So Benamar doesn't really have retention going on in his positions. He doesn't really retain the opponent.
Agreed.
Because it's one thing to kind of get into the position. It's another thing to keep that dude in the position, right?
And Benamar looks tired after that round.
Benamar, I think, is throwing more punches and kicks all his stuff.
Buell is reserved, but that was Benamar's round.
Definitely, but yeah, Benamar showed up for that. I mean, as far as aggression goes, and then also some really cool... It's funny because he's throwing these nice techniques, but then loses it.
Well, and the thing that's interesting to me is I like watching it and watching him get the position. I felt pretty confident that Benamar would score a takedown at some point during the fight.
Yeah.
But on both occasions, one was more of a slip. He kind of fell off his back a little bit.
Yeah.
But the other time, Buell just took him right to the mat.
Yeah. So I don't know what's going on. Like, what part of his sort of ground game is lacking there. Like what's the thing that he's like missing to be able? Because it looked like, especially when they were up against the cage, it looked like Benamar should have just been able to kind of like hang on, and as soon as Buell tries to shrug him off, nope.
Yeah, I feel like in that position you could walk him out and really just when you're around behind. I mean, he was going up high looking for chokes and stuff.
Yes.
Maybe if he would have been a little bit more down around the waist.
Yes.
With his grips, he could have gotten to the takedown easier.
True. But maybe he just got a little greedy.
It was almost like he was trying to take the back before he got Buell on the mat.
Right. Position before submission, guys.
A lot of head movement by Benamar. A lot of kicks.
Oh man, nasty.
And here we go.
One after the other. He's got a whizzer. He's got a nice whizzer on Benamar. And Benamar.
And they're just throwing now.
Yeah, it's a fight.
It kind of just technique sort of went out a little.
He's got. I'll tell you what, Benamar is.
He's quick.
He's quick, and he's got that nasty catch of the leg. He'll catch your leg, and then he'll throw one down the pipe and make you kind of pay for it. You know.
Yeah, he almost got takedowns, so now we have a double leg attempt.
That was a lazy double leg.
Yeah, he was really leaning forward. Head was down.
He was kind of falling into it.
I mean, that's like if you're ready for that double leg attempt and your knees loaded.
Yeah, you're not.
You win the fight.
And we got underhooks from Benamar's got one underhook. It's got a nice.
And almost a nice little attempt at a hip toss by Buell. Left.
So I don't know how to call it, man. I think Buell's just. I don't know if he's. Oh.
And there's the takedown. I'll say this.
He fell into it again.
Of the two fighters, Buell's more opportunistic. He's making the most of his opportunities. When there's an opening, he grabs it, and now he's in the top position.
Right. The Benamar is on. Yeah, he's on bottom. He looks like he's in.
He looks like he's got a half guard.
Yeah, half guard on there, and I can't see quite the punishment that's being laid out here.
It looks like in this position that Buell is happy to just try to keep some head control. But now he's brought that arm out to throw some punches.
And I see a shrimp, and we got full guard.
Now we have full guard, but he's in a weird spot right up against
the cage.
Right in the corner of the cage.
Right. I mean, he's basically Buell is just grinding him against the cage right now.
And there's some punches. None of them are really doing
and he
damages.
tried to go for a nice head. What do you call that? An up kick? Up kick to the head? Hoist Gracie style?
Oh! Buell just caught a nice left hook.
And he's going for elbows. He's going for,
Kimura, and he rolled him into the top position. He's still he's in a 3/4 mount, but this is a really bad spot. He's fishing for a sub right now.
He really is, but it looks like it's being somewhat defended by Benamar.
When they went to the mat, it looked like he had a Kimura in.
Yes.
I don't know if he still has the Kimura grip.
Yes.
But you got to get his back off the mat to finish a Kimura.
You got
to kind of almost open him up like a tuna can or bring him to you a little bit.
Right. That was, you know what? I'm really happy about that last round.
No, it's really cool.
It felt good.
And like I said, I think that one was clearly Buell.
Yeah, Buell showed, you know what he showed? He showed reserve, like, I know when I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it now. And now. You know, like he had timing and everything.
Yeah, and like I said, when
Benamar's just pure aggression.
Yeah, and when Benamar, like, overcommitted or overextended himself to a position, Buell was right there to sort of latch on and go.
Yeah, and take advantage. So, and it's funny because Buell's not showing us, he's not showing us the whole store. He's just showing us a couple of pieces of his game, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But those pieces, like when he reversed like that position, like when they were going down and he gets on top of them and it's like, whoa, where did that come from?
Yeah, I mean, he's done it. He showed us that he can be in a bad position and survive pretty well.
Yeah.
He had his back taken on his feet and ended up with a takedown. He got takedowns earlier. He's been a nice striker. He's been ready to go, and even through after he caught Benamar with that last hook.
Yeah.
Benamar dropped to go for kind of a lazy double leg, and he threw in a Kimura attempt to try to go for a sub.
And we got
here we go again with another takedown. Nice. And sort of Benamar's just trying to punch his way through the fight. And
Benamar's got
a triangle in, and it looks like he's going to finish. He's got to get his head out. He's got to get his head up. He's punching. Benamar's right foot.
And he popped right out.
I will say, the triangle was in.
But his arm wasn't in the right place, right?
His arm wasn't in the right place, and it looked like his foot may have even been caught on the cage a little bit. That right foot was needed to really lock down the triangle to create the tension that's needed. And I think that it may have gotten caught on the cage, or it may have been even Buell pushing up against it, keeping it on the cage so that he didn't finish.
This is one of those situations where the cage can help or deter you
Absolutely.
from what you're trying to make happen. Joe Rogan talks about just doing a whole, like we're in a basketball, what do you call it? A basketball court right now, and he thinks that you should just be able to fight in a basketball court and not have cages and stuff.
I got you. Yeah.
Because the cage can be used to sort of defend against the stuff. We got a nice
This
sprawl.
is pretty exciting. I think Benamar's made a comeback here.
Yeah, Benamar.
He's doing really well this round.
He's got nasty elbows from a big sprawl, and he's back up on his feet.
And he's spinning back elbow.
Spinning back elbow.
Whatever that is.
Yeah, attempt. I don't know if he actually caught Buell with that spinning back, but it was there.
It's pretty exciting. Like this round's been fun. And this fight is
and Buell but he's taking his back. Guys,
there's an arm bar.
Up. Omoplata.
He's got the omoplata. He needs to point his feet away. He's transitioning to an arm bar.
To an arm bar.
He's going to keep
Is he going to get it?
Time's short. If he hangs out here, I think it's Benamar's fight with or without the submission.
Yeah, Benamar's just going for the cherry on top on this one.
Well, now Buell's sort of gotten out and he's gotten to this top position.
What do we got going on? His arm's trapped, right?
He's just kind of in a
side control.
This wouldn't be considered side control just because it plays the arm, but now he's rolled away.
Got the back.
And now he's on the back.
And we got a rear naked choke.
Wow.
Everybody's standing up right now.
There's short time.
Everybody's standing up. I can't see what's going on. Tad, you got to go look.
He didn't have the choke in, but he's fighting for the choke. And Benamar's now on top. He's popped his head out.
Holy
now
cow.
He's in side control.
This is insane.
I'm glad I'm not a judge for this round because it's two.
We got a guillotine.
And then we had a nice knee to the head. And they're just fighting.
And they just popped out.
This is the best. I'll tell you, Buell looks like he's almost unconscious.
10 seconds.
Benamar's going for it, but they're still both throwing. They're both aggressive. They're both fighting. They're both getting after it.
Just throwing these. And that's it. That's a good fight. That's a good fight. That's a good fight right there. Wow. Benamar looks like MMA Institute. Very good. Very nice.
So Benamar was...
Man.
Benamar had more opportunities to finish. The omoplata was really close.
It was close.
Was really close. And I would have liked to have seen him try to
hold the arm
sink
in.
that up, keep the arm, or bait him into a triangle, which is he almost had one earlier. You can bait the triangle a little bit by letting the guy posture up. And with those long legs that Benamar has, he could have swung that around.
He could have done
got
it.
into a triangle,
right.
And then really held the position. There was also, Buell was really lucky to get out of that first triangle, not just the triangle, but also the arm bar.
Mm-hmm.
His arm was very straight in that position when he pulled through. And if Benamar keeps that wrist, you're going to end up with an arm bar. So I don't know, man. This one could go either way. I kind of feel like this could be a split decision. The last round was really back and forth.
Who do you give it to, man? This is a tough one.
The last round, I give it to Benamar, but that's the last round.
The last round, yeah.
I don't even, honestly, the last round was so good, I forgot the first two rounds. I don't even know what happened.
You can't.
Buell. I said, the judges have notepads. I don't have a notepad.
You cannot forget the first two rounds, man. Well, okay, definitely. If anything, Buell's composure is amazing.
Very well composed, but Benamar was winning the fight at the end. Now, is it enough? I don't know.
Buell is just gassed out. Look at him; he's tired as F.
Both of these guys, and I don't know how Cowboy makes his decisions about who he brings to where, but
you'd take both, wouldn't you?
This is one where you're you give them a nod, man. They're putting it on the line.
Yeah. Split decision again. And Benamar got it.
Benamar's the winner. And going back to what I said in the beginning, Benamar was my favorite fighter.
Yep.
I don't know if you recall.
You called it, baby.
He was my favorite fighter.
You called it.
and he showed really well. I think that if he would have had a little bit.
See there, right there, up. Look. So I don't know what he's saying to Cowboy right now, but Cowboy just gave him a belt buckle, and the belt buckle says, "You're in."
You're invited. Yeah. Nice.